She only had one dick her entire life. You could pick one game, and if you win, you get $1 million. What game do you pick?
I'm playing my nephew and horse. Nephew, I mean my youngest nephew. He'll be 4.
No allow. You can talk all your ish. Alphabet of LGBTQM+.
So they in there too?
They're in the plus.
Wait, little people?
Yeah.
What's good, everybody? You are now in the mix. It's your big dog, K6, Chi-Town's finest, Carlton, you dig. And as you can see, our good guy is back, the Coach J. Davis himself, ladies and gentlemen. But he is not a guest anymore. He is part of the In the Mix family. He is the third co-host. All right?
Drink
so
it in, man.
Welcome, man. You want to talk about energy and chemistry? This man provides all of that, man. So it's great to have you on.
Yeah, very organic. I'm hyped.
What they call you, ESPN?
Yeah, they call me.
You know?
Yeah,
that might as well just be.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on, man. You got 3 black men up here, 3 HBCU alums, and of course 3 Greeks. Different Greeks at that. You got your Noop right here, you got your Sigma right here, and then you got the good bros right here, man. I mean, like, come on, man.
We out here. We representing. We
holding it down, man.
He says black man can't do nothing. Changing the narrative.
Come on, man. Like, this is this. Damn, man. This is episode 6.
This is 6, and we got some stuff to discuss.
We definitely got some stuff to discuss, man. Before we get into that though, I want to do a little fun game with us. You know, beforehand, man. I got a good question for y'all. Right, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so nice little icebreaker. You could pick one game, and if you win, you get $1 million. What game do you pick?
Like video game or like a game that you can play like in real life or like.
You know what? Either or.
And if you win, you get an M.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to think because some of the stuff requires competition.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like if you lose to the competition, can we pick who we play against?
Go ahead.
I mean, I would make it easy. I'm playing my nephew and horse.
You get to pick the opponent too?
Okay.
I picked the opponent. I'm playing nephew and horse.
Oh man. Okay.
Yo, I don't know. Yo, C's beef with little kids last week.
Yeah, it's starting to get documented.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I feel it. I feel you, bro.
It's for the M.
Hey.
I needs that $1 million.
Hey.
Sorry, nephew.
Listen, nephew gonna be good because I know you gonna throw him a little something.
Yeah. And when I say nephew, I mean my youngest nephew. He'll be 4. This year, so hey.
Okay. All right, that's a bet.
Not going to pick the opponent.
Not
Not going to pick the opponent. But I will keep it simple. For $1 million, flip a coin.
That's a good
50-50 odds.
50-50 odds.
It takes the competition out. I might not be better than the person or whatever. That's just
straight odds.
Yeah.
You might beat MJ.
He would bet you.
He will bet you. MJ lost.
Yeah.
You saw the Last Dance.
They was pitching the quarter.
Oh yeah.
He lost.
He lost.
Yeah. I just don't got the $1 million to bet him.
Oh yeah. You can't ask about him. Is he gonna take that personally?
Yeah.
Nah,
Right.
Gonna take that personally, but
he definitely.
Yeah, I got the money, but I want yours.
Nah, for real.
Okay.
For $1 million.
What about you, $1?
For $1 million, I am choosing my little cousin, and I'm playing him in college football. I'm showing no mercy. I don't care. I don't even care.
How old is little cousin?
Little cousin 18.
Okay.
Little cousin.
Not 4. So okay, this is fair enough.
Yeah. So I feel like then I'll feel comfortable talking shit to him.
There you go.
Like I might
talk shit now, low key, but
yeah, but I feel like these little kids sometimes they get emotional when you say certain things to them.
So basically, you saying some of these little kids are pansies.
There you go.
Okay. Yes,
I understand. I agree.
There you go.
I agree.
For M, I'm gonna do. Listen, y'all saw how Quincy played for.
Oh yeah. For her
heart.
Yeah, and loving basketball. Man showed no mercy. He ain't care. He took his brace off.
He took the brace off. That's when I knew was he.
Yeah, he was. It was personal.
He dunked.
It was personal. When you really look back at it, like
You're not doing that to Asia Wilson.
Love and Basketball was really a stupid ass movie for real. Like now that we are adults in our good 30s. I'm not gonna say where the 30 range is at. In our good 30s, all right. That's a dumbass movie. That's a dumbass movie.
Yes, definitely.
Like, Monica settled her entire life.
She settled. She watched him sit back and do whatever he wanted.
She only had one dick her entire life,
That was
and
crazy.
it was him.
I don't know though. We don't know what she was doing overseas.
She wasn't doing shit.
You don't know if you don't. We don't know.
She was with. She had. Who was cuz that she was with? She was with somebody else in the movie.
Oh,
right?
Spalding.
Spalding. Hey, he had Tyra Banks in the movie, didn't he? Quincy?
Yeah, he did.
First of all, Quincy
did.
never said he loved her in
At
the
all.
movie.
Nah.
She said it to him, right?
Yep.
And also, people out there, ladies specifically, if you ever tell a guy you want to play him for his heart, and he take his knee brace off, he don't love you, bro. Just
Facts.
Just call him one. Don't even play.
Like it's very personal at that point.
If I win, you be with me. He take the knee brace off, he is trying to defeat you.
Like even if y'all playing a video game, and you like play for your heart, if he sits up,
She lean forward.
If he lean
if he
forward,
leans
it's
like
over.
it's a wrap. Like you're done.
We have this thing like testosterone, and then see you hear play competition,
yeah.
it's over.
You
on,
lean
man.
forward, you take the knee brace. If they do both, if they lean forward and take the knee brace off, especially if you playing a video game, he take the knee brace off. What that mean? We don't even know.
You know it's real when I take the glasses off.
You take the glasses off, it's over.
Oh
with.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
I might just buy glasses just so I can have.
Take them off.
Just take them off. Anytime somebody say something crazy, just take them off. Like wipe them and be like, "Pardon me."
You gotta take them off like The Rock used to do though.
Yeah.
Facts.
Raise the eyebrow. Damn, man. So before we have any NFL talk, we gotta talk Olympics. We have to talk the Olympics.
yes.
Because the last time you gave your predictions, how are you feeling?
Overall, okay. Overall, okay.
Overall, okay.
Yeah, I was wrong on it. Yeah, I was from last episode. I was wrong with the Sha'Carri pick. Hindsight's 2020. Granted, I want to throw the caveat out there of them not being able to warm up from the semis and a couple factors. That being said, Julian Alfred's my girl. Shout out to her. First ever medal. Might as well be gold for St. Lucia. But yeah, definitely.
She smoked them.
Oh,
She was like stronger, bigger, faster than them.
Yeah.
so for the casuals who aren't familiar with track, last year she won the Heisman version of track and field at University of Texas.
Okay.
She's like that. We just are still infatuated with
Sha'Carri.
the ones who get sponsored and actually paid for them.
We see in the Nike commercials and all of that.
Yeah. But shoot, now
She's a beast.
Yeah, she don't got to do nothing anymore.
Oh,
be.
she's set.
Yo, they had a whole country watch party.
Like she is.
Yeah, St. Lucia ain't that big.
Hey,
The city's bigger than
Yeah,
St. Lucia.
yeah, definitely.
she definitely
At
put, but still, shout out to Sha'Carri though, man.
So, yeah, you are-
with
yeah.
everything that she went through, and I mean, she's just gonna come back and just gonna be hungrier for it.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I would also want people to like change like the wording because like, oh, she lost. No, she earned a silver medal. Like,
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
Like, she
like-
came in second.
this is the World Games and you got second. That means anybody else that's talking anything, you're better than.
Literally. Because you got to qualify in the country first.
Right.
And then go
Yeah.
compete against the rest of the world.
At the
And
US
you
Olympic
come
trials.
second.
Yeah, like that's still major for real. So I mean, shout out to them. You know, just going out there and performing. You know, at their highest level, man. And people gotta understand, man. And I think that people are always just so focused on like the big names that are always mentioned that they overlook everyone else.
Like they're not the best in their country as well. Like they're not trying to train for these games. There's also an Olympic standard you got to qualify for to even be there. So you can't be ass.
Hell yeah. But we got now.
But it's US has been doing their thing. Like I think I definitely missed on the parlay though. The men's hunter was like that. Noah Lyles, you can talk all your ish.
Yeah, because at first, folks were saying that he lost.
Yeah.
Until that replay showed.
It's the torso, not the foot.
It's the torso, not the foot.
That's crazy.
People thought it was the foot. Some people thought it was the head.
Yeah. It's always been the same.
Gotta pause that one right there. Yeah. I don't know about that one, man.
They didn't know what. They didn't know. Let me rephrase it. They thought it was the foot that had to cross the finish line. Then they thought it was your head that had to cross the finish line.
Technically, it does.
There ain't no way around it. Either way, his torso crossed. What was it? 0.0.
0.02 was the difference between third and first place. 1/1000th was the difference between first and second place.
That's crazy. Have you ever been have you yourself ever been a part of a race like that to where someone won like by 0.2?
But by not 0.02, but definitely when I had to go down to the hundredths, running the 4. And if you know the 400, whole lap, it's enduring but fast. Mm-hmm. The last 100 is like running with never mind, I'm not going to offend anybody, running with a refrigerator on your back instead. And when you're talking about getting to the finish line, you're leaning, you're throwing your body across.
Yeah.
Kid, dude, not a kid anymore, but dude threw his body across, so like you're getting all this across. I'm leaning up, like trying to be upright, and you just simple physics of just launching with that speed. Talk about pissed. Just ran 48 seconds for what? You know what? It's cool.
Damn.
Lunge across. You ever seen somebody like lunge across and then like fall or something like that?
Yes, that shit is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because they literally just toss themselves. Just go ahead.
Yeah, there's a state meets.
They really have a sport where you can power walk.
Yeah,
at the Olympics, and Shorty really lost. She was celebrating. Did you see that clip?
Yeah.
Shorty was celebrating.
I didn't see it. What happened?
Bro, she was celebrating as she was just like speed walking,
sashaying.
Yo, Shorty behind her passed her up. All she did was just turn and look like,
yeah, stupid. You don't celebrate until you cross the finish line
and lost.
Like, how many times have we seen that in any sport where somebody starts celebrating before they completed the thing? How many times we just see somebody running
and drop the ball before crossing the goal line?
So they hit the one, they drop it, and it's like, no, stupid. I done seen that happen, and then they gotta try to score running, and then they don't score, and then they gotta whoop his ass in the locker room. So it was like he was too fast for his own body.
Yeah,
like he was so fast, he thought his body was already in the end zone, but it wasn't.
I got this theory that he was just like holding the ball loosely but he was running so fast that it just shit.
Literally, like the ball was like.
That's physics, really got to be like an embarrassing moment for real.
Yeah,
like you. It's like, yo, you professionally doing this. You know where the end zone is at.
You know you didn't cross that plane.
But especially from in American sports, we're so celebratory and quick to celebrate before the result even happens. Yep. Look at the NBA shooting with Steph shooting the 3 just turn around before it hits. Now everybody wants to do that.
But that's only a Steph thing.
Yo, like Nick Young did that, missed it.
Dumb. You cannot listen. I've been saying this since 2014. You can't splash with the Splash Brothers. You trying to celebrate or fast break, miss the dunk, blow the layup or something like that. Trying to get fancy, do a windmill or something like that, miss it. Trying to blow. Yeah, we seen it happen.
Man,
we seen it.
But then somebody fall trying to.
Yeah,
they had a fast break and they fell. They was going up for a dunk and fell.
JaVale McGee.
JaVale's done it all.
Yo, his goofy. He's done it all. He just a tall, goofy nigga.
He's done it all. But Steph did fall. Yeah. He had a fast break and he was trying to dunk. And Steph don't have a dunk anyway.
Yeah, he got stuck at the rim.
Up for the dunk. No, he was about to like take off and both his feet slipped.
Oh.
As soon as he finna jump, he just ran dead on his back. And they was like, Steph, we would have preferred you just shot the 3 and walked away.
Yep.
Also had to pull up.
Stay in your lane, nigga. Stay in your lane.
It's all good, man.
Damn, man.
Run through the line. In everything you do in life.
Please.
How do you even train for speed walking in the Olympics? Like how?
You walk uphill.
But like, what classifies?
But I think
walking versus running.
Well, you have to have the race walking. Like, it's very technical. You got to have one foot in front of the other. There's no space, so you have to train to not overstride. So the training is
overstride. That's a run.
Yeah, you're going to get a violation. I think it's after like 2, and it's not like I'll get back to it like 3 or 4 steps. Like after 2, you DQ'd. And it's not even like this is a short race. This is 10,000 meters.
I'm getting disqualified immediately.
Imagine being at 4,000 meters or 3 miles worth of walking. I still got more than half. Then I break stride for 3 patterns and I'm done.
Oh yeah,
I did all that walking for nothing.
Man. I'm setting this race up. Race over for everybody.
Like everybody, nigga, nobody's winning.
I'm setting this up. It's over.
I'm about to trip everybody.
Yes, everybody. I'm going
to the car. I'm getting my gun.
What he said?
On white men can't jump.
He said, all y'all crazy. Go to my car, get my gun, come back, shoot everybody.
Is he serious?
Yo, that's not my note.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like the rules that they have set up for certain events and something like that. Yeah,
like it's like track and field is very integral in a whole bunch of ways. Like you'll see, like maybe like during the 4x4 relays. It's not just grab the baton, cut into a lane for the one lap. Like you got a 3-turn stagger. So one person's in their lane for the whole lap. Second person's run the whole turn before they even get a chance to cut in. Yeah. If they cut in too early or break somebody else's stride, they're now DQ'd. Even if they didn't bump them, you got to make sure that you're still clear in front of them. Or like the steeplechase, you got to have an honest effort to jumping over the barrier rather than just launching yourself over to just jump in the water. So
I guess that's what makes it a sport, though, right?
Yeah.
The technical and being able to do this and do it better than everybody else. Okay.
Yeah. I commend everybody, man, that's able to do that because that's difficult. You know, you got some clumsy folks out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of clumsy folks, there was a BMX racing in the Olympics. You saw how many people crashed in that?
Racing? What? See, first of all, I get if they had BMX, but you got racing. Y'all just racing bikes. Yeah. Somebody's gonna fall. Everybody's gonna fall.
Oh, it's crash derby. Like by first turn,
on bikes.
Yeah, opening round. All right, over. Matter of fact, it was like the gold medal round. Like 2 people one person got knocked out, and because he got knocked out, he messed somebody else up because couldn't like get around him or whatever.
So it's survival. If you won, you basically stayed alive.
Yeah, you just gotta be in front.
That's crazy. So how is like this the flag football situation going to go?
2028.
Are they going to have it?
Yeah.
So they are. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually going to be an Olympic sport.
So are they selecting NFL players?
It's going to be interesting because that's going to be during training camp.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily stop training camp nobody really stops training camp for any other sport unless it was like maybe WNBA.
Yeah, because their season is kind of weird.
Yeah, but outside of that, like it's all season for basketball. Tennis and golf stop their tours for the Olympics.
I'm saying, I think I could come out of retirement.
I think so too, especially
it's flag football. So I mean,
go ahead.
Yeah, no
I can
CTE.
do that. Yeah. So I'm good. More than I'm not playing quarterback though.
Oh yeah, nah. If as soon as you tell your dad,
I'm not notifying him at all.
You out there.
Not notifying him.
Make it to the tryouts, your name is gonna be on the list.
Like I'm not telling him. He's just gonna have to see me on TV. Like, is that my son?
You gonna call him, right? That's my son right there. Hey coach, put him in a QB.
QB of a flag football team at the Olympics.
Time out.
Might be a calling.
Man, listen.
Time out. Number 6, come here. All right, look, we got to change position. We about to put you a quarterback, right? What happened? We got a phone call on the sideline. It's a FaceTime.
Damn. Yeah, that's going to be really interesting, but it's going to be dope though. I want to see how that'll actually go.
I'm interested in that. It's probably similar to how they're doing the 3-on-3 basketball now, which the U.S. is fucking trash.
Yeah, I don't know who they like.
I might need to try for that.
They made.
Yeah, like,
oh my god,
why they not using NBA players?
I think it was their statement of white men can't jump because when you looked at the squad,
it
was Jimmy Federer and friends.
Yeah, and what we just said about white men can't jump. Go back to my car. Get my other gun. Come back.
Hey,
everybody.
Yeah, they looking pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, they didn't even make it out the quarterfinals. I don't think. Like
it was like 0-3.
Yeah.
The men and the women, they combined for like 0-5.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Everybody terrible.
The biggest stage of your life, you come out here and look like shit.
3-on-3.
Well, it's only because the big three's going on, I'd say. But you saw what Ice Cube said. You saw what Ice Cube said. He said he'll have his All-Star Big Three challenge the gold medalist.
Oh, they gonna blow them out. They gonna blow them out. That's all.
Shoot, Ice Cube knows what he's doing. That's a global audience.
Come on, man. It's Cube. Cube gonna walk out there. Snakes out there this big. You know how Cube.
Man, for real.
He gonna say whatever.
It's insane, man. It's insane.
What he say?
Do you feel like Simone has anything left to prove?
Nah. He have nothing to prove after Tokyo. It's the societal pressures. I think she came back to go out on her own terms this Olympics. Yeah. Like, she's big trolling after she's done now.
Yeah.
So is she officially like retired from it now? Or she hasn't said anything?
Yeah, she hasn't said anything, but
she don't got nothing to prove.
Yeah.
Yo.
She's not even human anymore. She's a GOAT.
Yeah. So, like, to be able to sit back and retire at 27, 8 gold medals.
Yeah.
8'8".
Yeah, she might mess around and get tall. Stand on all that money.
Hey.
She could. She gonna be 6'3".
She definitely giving all little people, not short folks. You know,
all the little people. That's crazy.
Yeah, my bad, my fault.
Now that's a politically correct term, though.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, all right, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
She giving all little folks out there. All right, so I'm good. Now I'm good.
Yeah. Now if you said leprechaun,
little people, that's just crazy.
Well, midget's the derogatory term apparently.
That's the crazy thing. You would think little people would be.
Right.
Nah, but midget has an M word, so it goes into the whole alphabet of LGBTQ+.
So they in there too?
They're in the plus.
Wait, little people?
They need their letter. They need their letter in the
plus?
face.
Yeah, they're in the plus. Underrepresented communities of
people.
Yeah.
Black people, we underrepresented like a motherfucker. What type of shit? Wait, what's going on? Little people?
Yeah.
So is it M or is it LP?
I'm assuming. I think they're in the plus because it's a whole range. So rather than having the whole alphabets,
it's like you
plus.
Somebody's face.
So even if you're not
a little person,
nah, but like say you're a little person, but you're straight.
Yeah,
you still part of that
community
because you're not big enough to be a part of the regular. To be,
I'm really still just stuck on the fact that like.
Oh, so apparently it's up for debate still.
What little people?
In the community. Yeah.
I thought you was gonna say up for debate on calling a midget or little people or dwarf.
Word.
I still need answers on that.
But so do we have to change 7 white into 7
dwarfs?
Little people.
The 7.
You gotta start talking with hands.
Oh,
yeah.
That might be worst of all. Look at this. What's good,
my dwarf?
That's crazy.
That's really insane.
Y'all know, I'm a
comment in the once you hear this, if we need a little person to clarify this for us, please.
Yeah, please. Like please help us understand.
I'm trying to understand. We need to know, please.
And we won't be short on time.
Immediately.
I said we won't.
Now you just seen that episode of Martin. They gonna get you like they got Tommy.
Nah, I'm wearing some shin protectors.
Oh man, damn. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But speaking, because we was just talking about the flag football. Because speaking of,
wait till they get into the Olympics.
Now it'd be crazy if they bring American football to the Olympics. First of all, I feel like they'd try to.
No, I was talking about little people in the Olympics.
Would they have to have a separate Olympic? Would they do the regular sports, just all of them?
I think they would.
They might be in the special. I think they might be in the Special Olympics actually.
So they already in that one community. They need that one.
I think they would get a lot of views.
Yeah,
because I think a lot of people would want to see how, like,
yeah. But so they
hoop.
Yeah, so it's.
But they got to lower the hoop.
Sometimes probably they be strong.
It's interesting because like in track, like in the AAU, the youth ranks, they would call like the say 5 to 7 like the midget, because the midget I'm like
yeah.
But I think that's so. Are they? Matter of fact, they might have to change that.
I ain't gonna lie. I know this dude that was supposed to be a midget.
He ate his vegetables?
Nah. So like, y'all know how like midget little people.
Yes.
They got they kind of look like their hands and their feet look small or whatever.
It
was like like a little stubby or whatever.
Yeah.
And like sometimes their head would be big. He had all of that, but he was like 5'6", 5'7".
So he really could have been like 6'6".
I don't know. Like, I feel like he was supposed to be a midget, but he grew tall. Like, you know how like a normal person could be like 6 feet. Then they might be 7 feet, and it's like, oh, you OD. And it's like he was probably like in like the little people world. It was like he like Shaq to them or something like that. Because he still got everything they're supposed to have, but he just grew too tall technically.
Just to be classified in that.
Even though he got everything.
Was he like a late bloomer? Like not even to be funny.
He might have had a growth spurt.
It's very true. What age?
We don't know.
Damn.
It's something else to look up, man.
That's the tallest one in his family. For real.
Yo.
The world's tallest little person. Isn't that like a contradiction?
Jay-Z said that on the song. That's like saying the tallest midget. Yeah. Wait, that ain't politically correct.
Yeah.
Get it?
That's crazy, man. Oh, man.
Family feuds. Anyway.
But flag football is going to go.
I don't. Yeah. But back to flag.
I know Tyreek Hill said he wanted to try. He wanted to try for flag football.
I was like, yo, you know what I was going to ask you? I was going to ask you, right? Because you know he's like one of the fastest players in the NFL, right? Mm. If you had to line him up against Bolt and Noah,
Tyreek Hill's in third place.
Third place?
Yeah, okay. Doesn't mean it'll be a race, but Tyreek Hill's still in third place. Mm. There's 9.5. It's very fast, and Tyreek Hill's very fast. He ran like 9.91 in high school.
Okay. Crazy.
But now you're talking about the wear and tear, the NFL, and all those things versus these guys who professionally do it. Yeah, like he's still fast for above average.
Yeah,
us, not the world's best.
Yeah.
Or well, you know, it's controversy behind that.
Ran at what, 9.58,
9.58.
Okay,
that's crazy.
9.58
in NFL terms. What would that be in a 40-yard dash?
3.9.
Damn.
A sub 4?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No. That wouldn't even be fair.
No, it wouldn't be. Like the thing with Bolt is like
I'm telling Bolt, I'm sent every play 9 route. Nigga, I'm throwing, you go.
Just take off.
And he's what, 6'5". 6'5".
Yeah. Yeah, shoot. And the Cowboys had Bullet Bob Hayes. Bolt definitely could run straight.
Oh, man.
Catch the ball, go out of bounds. Don't even take no hits.
Yeah, ever.
Ever.
As fast as you can, jump over somebody. Because he can hurdle, right?
I guess. I mean, he's an athlete. Yeah. But think about it like this. I'm lined up at the 1 yard line, and I got to go 99 yards. You don't even have to look for the direct. I'm just going to throw it up. You just run as fast as you can.
Seriously.
Like, you probably could.
They're not going to keep up with you.
I'm about to say, he might outrun the ball.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you hike and just throw it, and he going to catch up to it.
Bro, it's no way. Like, it's just no way. Like, that's insane speed.
Yeah.
Insane speed.
Yeah, and I think that because we watch it on TV, people think, oh, I'm going to train hard and then I'm going to get down there. No.
You got to do a little bit something.
There are athletes and then there are Olympians. Like when we're talking about back in the day, like the gladiators, the best of the best and all these things, like they do this.
Yeah.
So you can be super athlete. I'm trying to think who would probably be, maybe like a Bo Jackson. But Bo Jackson wouldn't even do anything like, he'd probably have to do archery. He wouldn't do anything track related. Okay. Dion would be mid.
In track?
Yeah. I mean, you saw DK Metcalf went out there and ran like 10.3.
Oh, yeah.
Which is still fast. Like, there's regular person fast and there's Olympian fast.
True, yeah.
Because off the street person can't break 11 seconds in 100. Person who might be at their peak may run like 10.8, 10.7. D1 athlete, 10.1 to 10.5. Olympian, you're underneath 10. So in NFL, if you're running a 4.4, like their equivalent of a 4.4 is an NFL person running like a 5 flat. Like there's a completely different speed echelon.
Damn. So so if I run a 4.4, I'm thinking I'm nice like that. And then if I try to go against an Olympian, I'm getting smoked, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
And like a point, like 0.4 of a second in a race like that that's like a long time.
Yeah. Like think about how fast 4.4 is versus 4.8. You're looking at that position a little different.
Yeah.
You're not playing wide receiver running 4.8, are you?
No.
Hell nah. Damn. That's crazy.
You line up against Sha'Carri, it might be a race.
I ain't going front.
Only because her starts
Sha'Carri smoking me right now.
Smoking everybody. Shout out to Sha'Carri.
Yeah, shout out to her, man.
Shout out to her getting that. Shout out to Tyreek Hill getting that contract.
Yeah, 3 years, $90 million.
I know it got to be a clause in there that he keeps his speed at least this and you get paid. It got to be.
Hell yeah. Something. And he was the first non-quarterback to be ranked number one
in the NFL top 100.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm still confused how Aaron Rodgers played one snap and he was ranked number 92.
I get it to a degree. So it's voted on by the players, and you're talking about it's not based necessarily off of past performance but it's a factor. So I know Aaron Rodgers still being in the league is still just off of his name as a top 100 player, even though he didn't play. Now that doesn't mean that he was a top 100 player last year.
Right.
So is the list not based off last year, or is it just based off?
I think I swear it's a factor. So like when you have those because now you're talking about Mahomes should have been number one the whole time.
Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah.
Man, Mahomes didn't even get MVP in the league.
He did not. By default, if we looking at MVP, it would have to be
Lamar. Yeah. So why is Lamar not number one? So it's like one of those player voting things that it just shows the amount of respect Aaron Rodgers has.
Lamar actually kind of had a mid-season, in my opinion. His numbers wasn't MVP-esque, in my opinion.
I mean, compared to everybody else, like I feel like what you're saying is like, you know how like somebody have a crazy year and it's like he had a crazy year, so give him MVP versus it's like he just had a better year than everybody else.
Yeah, like don't make the MVP the quarterback trophy because by all means I would have went with McCaffrey.
Yeah.
He
was balling.
Yeah, he made scored a touchdown every game for 15 straight games.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You could have had a good debate, and I understand they probably wouldn't want to honor a rookie like this, but CJ Stroud really had a MVP rookie year.
Yeah,
they said that probably the best season of rookie
quarterback ever had,
and took his team to the playoffs.
Yeah, and they're even better this year now.
Like they're scary.
They are a Super Bowl contender on paper, and the fact is, it's not even the fact that you're skeptical about them on paper. You knew they were good last year, and then they got better. Yeah, they just added more.
Speaking of Super Bowl contenders and getting better, for the Steelers fans in the room,
I don't know if y'all can see.
You got the socks on.
I see. Because
we got to talk about the Ayuk.
Oh, please. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss it.
Are y'all still in the mix for it, or is it just?
We're in the mix.
We're in the mix of it.
in San Fran. What?
We're in the mix. It's us, the Patriots, the Browns, and the Commanders. Now Ayuk's in the position.
Commanders is out of it.
Yeah, I heard the Commanders is out.
Yeah, but they supposedly are. But Ayuk's in a position where he's the one that calls the shots.
Oh yeah.
So
you're never out.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, like y'all figure it out. But this is where I'm going. And otherwise, y'all figure something else out. He prefers the Commanders and the Steelers. The Patriots came out and emerged. I think Gerard Mayo wants to try and get some new blood in there.
Okay.
And the Browns, how much money do they have? Because they're messed up with Deshaun, and then they just gave him. They just gave Amari
to that fan. They gave all of that money to that fan.
Yep. You know what? Listen, man. I've been saying this. If we get Brandon, put us in a conversation, because you gotta really think. Miami is solid on paper, but guess what? Miami needs to have home field advantage in order for them to win games, because they can't play in the cold.
Yeah. The AFC East is weak enough for them to be up there, but I don't know if they're going to get number one seed though.
They're not. They're not going to get number one seed, and that's why I say it's going to be a hell of a battle in the AFC. That's for sure. Don't let us get Brandon though. Don't let us get Brandon.
So I'm gonna be on the adverse. I think I'd rather be aggressive trying to trade for DK Metcalf, who has a proven relationship with Russell Wilson.
You know what? And I was
talking a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I was talking to C about that. I said if we don't get Brandon, I still see Khan shopping for a wide receiver, and it would be either a DK Metcalf or Cortland Sutton. Yeah. Two receivers who have a rapport with Russ.
And
1,000-yard receivers.
For less.
Yeah.
I think that makes more sense.
Hell yeah.
I think that makes more sense. Like, by all means, Brandon Ayuk, get your bag. I don't want it to deter what we're building. Especially, I'm excited about this year. Next year, when Justin Fields really takes over as QB1.
Oh my gosh.
Some people saying give him about week 5.
Man.
I'm not opposed, but I think like knowing how the Steelers operate, there's a clause I think that changes the draft pick from like a 4th to a 5th pick based off of time.
Okay.
So he has to play less than 50% of the time.
Okay.
So
he gonna get some play.
Yeah,
week 10 get some play.
Oh,
he got to.
Well, you see the back end of the schedule. We play everybody.
Yo, the NFL hates us.
Yeah.
Like the way they made our schedule towards the end of the season is ridiculous.
They're trying to help y'all get Tomlin out of there or something, man.
That's crazy.
Like Tomlin's not going anywhere. That's your
not.
new bro.
He's not. He's not going anywhere. See, you know how I felt about Tomlin, man. I used to complain about Tomlin a lot because I just felt as though like Tomlin just. It's no reason why he didn't get another Super Bowl. It's just no reason.
Okay.
It's no reason why he didn't get another Super Bowl. And I really feel as though, like, you as the head coach, those that you have on the staff, and then the leadership. I felt like there wasn't enough leadership in that locker room.
I don't know about the leadership thing. Like that, to me, I'm definitely a Mike Tomlin apologist. He has glaring losses. One thing that I am still get nightmares about is the Tebow playoff game. Ike Taylor getting stiff armed in his neck.
I hated Ike Taylor. You 6'4" getting stiff armed like that. 6'4", learn how to tackle.
I like Ike.
You know what? Matter of fact, remember the question at the beginning when I said, "What's the game you would play and if you had to win?" I'm going up against Ike Taylor.
Okay.
I'm stiff arming this bum ass.
Oh,
for an M.
For an M, and I'm getting it.
Ooh.
I'm getting it.
Ike Taylor, Ike at Ike_swagging you.
Yeah.
We can clip this up.
His bum ass, man. That game, understandable. A game that really gets me is when we lost to the Jaguars because we were fiending to play the Patriots. We overlooked the team right there.
And they was waiting.
And that was a young, hungry Jags team.
Yeah. I don't know. So that year definitely stings. Here's my... And
I hated Mike Mitchell at safety. I hated him.
Yeah.
I blocked him on Twitter.
Yeah.
I used to tweet about him.
Word.
I used to tweet about his bum ass all the time.
He talks too much.
Yeah, he was trash. That's another nigga. I
put him for the M too.
Oh yeah, him too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I think he's definitely getting cooked.
I'm good.
I ran a 4.2. Mike Mitchell. He thought he was a thumper because he was coming from the Panthers, the NFC, a traditionally softer division. If you're not like the Bears, Bears, Packers, like one of the traditional teams, but those expansion and coming from the Panthers, he got against that real AFC North ball, and
exactly.
You saw the shoulder pop out, the bicep, and by all means, not knocking you for being a football player, but he was trash, bro. Extremely trash. Couldn't stand him, man. Well, my fault. The era passed you because you knew you couldn't do the big thumping hits anymore. You actually have to cover.
Right.
And
it's fucking garbage, man.
But the Jaguars joint is enduring that year, the Ryan Shazier injury. He was the middle linebacker.
Yeah.
So we were playing with Joe Schmo. Going against Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, that hurt.
Probably prepare.
Yeah, and that hurt. Losing Shazier definitely hurt. But I feel as though like with Queen, I feel like that's that piece we've been missing.
I like the reports I've been getting from training camp.
Yeah, I've been seeing them, man. I feel like this the most aggressive I've ever seen the Steelers. Like this the most aggressive I've ever seen them.
Maybe since that might be the 2010 year when they had the Debo, Ryan Clark, all of them just like where they had to change the rules.
What was that joint? He sent me a story. Ryan Clark was talking about
AB.
The AB story. When he practice.
When he
got that contract.
And Ryan Clark and AB. So from the stories I've heard, the haymakers thrown sounded like gunshots from the parking lot.
Oh my God!
Damn.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
it's a gladiator fight out there. Like what?
Yeah,
I thought they would have
No, training camp, B. Training camp, you're talking about the dog days. Like, you're talking heat, helmets.
Film that. Imagine if that was off Hard Knocks.
But also, I knew what we was getting into.
I can't wait for the Hard Knocks with the AFC North.
Oh, yeah.
Comes out in December.
That's gonna be tough.
Behind the scenes camera with Mike Tomlin.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be OD.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough, man. But I'm looking forward to the season. If we get us another wide receiver who's going to be a solid piece to our offense, yeah, we give us the division, give us a playoff win, take us to the AFC Championship. Yeah,
you might need to book it.
Might punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
if we go to the Super Bowl,
y'all heard it here first.
Meet me there. Matter of fact, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
I'm
Go
just
on
trying to tell you,
DraftKings. Put your $5 on the Steelers now.
Man,
I heard it here first.
Cause I'm truly excited about it.
Yeah, it's the most excited I've been for the Steelers in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm an AB apologist. So at one point, AB could do no wrong until he started doing wrong.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
nothing right no more.
Shout out to CTESPN.
I wish he didn't. I wish everything didn't happen the way he did. I wish he didn't allow his ego to get the best of him.
He allowed that CTE to get the best of him.
That's true, man. That's true. He's a person that I really wanted to retire as a Steeler.
Yeah.
And I wanted
Le'Veon, yeah.
Oh man.
I wanted
Talk
Le'Veon.
about the stupidest negotiation contract ever. Like, you negotiated against yourself.
And now you out the league. League. And
grass ain't always greener.
At all, man. At all. I knew he wasn't like you went to the Jets.
Adam Gase. And this is nepotism in the NFL. Adam Gase has done nothing well in the NFL, but we'll call him palm sides. He was a quarterback coach for Peyton Manning.
He got the resume.
So he must be our guru.
Got the resume.
With all due respect, I could coach Peyton Manning because Peyton Manning don't need a coach.
Peyton.
Yeah, he definitely didn't.
He didn't need the offensive coordinator with the Colts.
Peyton Manning was by far in that NFL draft the only NFL ready quarterback.
Yeah. And that was back in the day when quarterbacks sat a year before starting.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Like, he was immediately playing. Like, they knew what they was getting. So, yeah, this is gonna be a great season, man.
You have your two early predictions for playoff teams, AFC and NFC. Who you got?
For playoff team?
Yeah.
That didn't make it last year, or
just period.
Besides the obvious ones.
I mean, who's obvious aside from the Chiefs?
They definitely obvious.
Chiefs, 49ers.
Aside from the champions, the
Yeah.
AFC, NFC champions.
you know what? I'm gonna go Steelers, and you know what? Nah, you know what? I'm gonna go Houston. Because I think a lot of people possibly feel like what happened last season could be a fluke, but I feel like because they got better, they're going to be right back in the playoffs. Like, Houston is really good for the next few seasons.
Yeah.
So they're going to be good. They're going to be a playoff team, and Detroit.
I do think Detroit rebounds. And, man, again, they fucked up a wet dream. Like, again, like you talk about being up 20. What up? The Atlanta Falcons did.
Yeah.
How I feel about them. I got to see it to believe it.
Oh, yeah, because
I've seen them enough to reasonably not have that kind of faith in them. And it's not just because they
on bullshit.
Division.
They on bullshit.
I mean, I don't even want to say they on bullshit. I just don't feel like they will have a season sometimes where they look all right and they might make it to the playoffs. It's rare based off of like literal years between happening, but when it happens, the very next year what ends up happening, they're not the same.
Yeah.
So I gotta like literally see it to believe it. I'm not saying they're not capable because they're capable, but will they? History has shown that not really. But we're gonna see.
The team also can.
It's gonna be a dogfight in our division anyway.
True. Your offense also can't average 30 plus, while your defense is also giving up 30 plus.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't work like that.
That's not getting you
or just
nowhere.
kick a freaking field goal. Like, I don't think they get back to that point. I think to get to the Super Bowl, everything has to go right.
Yeah.
You've already lost players that were on that roster, and you're not surprising anyone anymore.
Right.
So they know that you are a decent team, and they know Jared Goff's flaws. Their best situation was the fact that OC didn't go take one of those head coaching positions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So I think that's the best thing for them. But you got to stop somebody. Mm-hmm. Right. Aiden Hutchinson is good. They got the DB, but I mean, that's 2 out of 11.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gonna be an interesting NFL season.
We got how many weeks until preseason's here.
Yeah, preseason's here.
You know, shout out to those Bears.
Steelers will be playing by the time this episode drops.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be locked in for that. I'm excited about that. That's for sure, man. Damn, this is gonna be an exciting ass season. Mark my words. If the Steelers, if I go this week, if it's any breaking news from the Steelers, because we got cap space. We've been making.
We've been making space. Yeah.
So they trying to make something happen.
So I've been looking down at my phone mid episode, like
if it's not Brandon, we gonna get us a wide receiver, and we lock. We assure lock.
Steelers, Ravens, Texans, Dolphins, Chiefs. Those are my 5 of 7 that have to make this playoffs. Of those 5, on the AFC, I'm going Steelers. On the NFC side, I gotta see how the Eagles rebound after changing up their their coordinator and situation.
Yeah, I mean, and all they do is just draft people out of Georgia. Shit.
Yeah,
they did call them the
Georgia Eagles.
Like, goddamn.
Yeah, they got my other favorite player out there, Jordan Davis.
He's
first round draft pick.
Yo, he's a dog.
Of course,
dude is a dog. Now you know what your picks from AFC. I like those picks, and I would agree with you on those picks. NFC really can be anyone.
Yeah, some of that shit's by default.
Yeah,
like the NFC South.
I was thinking about an NFC South team, but I was like,
it could probably be the Falcons, and it will be 8 and 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what was the Bucks last year with Baker?
Yeah, I was gonna go for my picks. I was gonna go left just for shits and giggles.
Okay.
AFC, I was gonna say the Jets, just because they better. Like, honestly,
yeah.
Like, I don't know if they will.
Their division is ass, so I mean, yeah.
But y'all put all of this stake in Aaron Rodgers. You just talked about how they put him was it 92 or something?
Yeah, 92 in the top 100.
And for what they got going on, they looking at all of this stuff they put in there. They better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then I mean, I'm not gonna put that pressure on my Bears. Even though I think we got a decent chance in our division to make some kind of noise.
They're setting Caleb up for success. Definitely.
They set him up for success. I'm not gonna put that pressure.
They could have did that for Fields, but it's cool. Fields.
They couldn't have. He came to the
Fields
right
knew.
spot.
Yeah, Fields knew. Fields knew.
They learned it from a mistake. But shout out to Fields going to y'all.
Yeah,
I think y'all gonna do right by him. Shout out to Big Newt, Mike Tomlin holding him down. But my NFC team, like you said, it could be anybody. I want to put that pressure on Detroit though.
Okay.
I want to put the pressure on them.
All right.
So then if they prove me wrong, then they did that. If they prove me right, I
told you so.
Yeah. Come on now.
And it's still some key players out there that's still free agents.
Yeah.
Surprise one that I'm really like shocked at is Justin Simmons. I feel like he's just patiently waiting for it. I feel like the Steelers is patiently waiting to make a trade for a wide receiver and then going for him. I think he's going to become a Steeler because, I mean, no safety has really signed a big deal. The top safeties that have signed something is only a 1-year deal.
Yeah, unless you're Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Who's locked in.
Yeah. That, you know what? Till this day, I'm still grateful that we made that trade. Thank you, Miami. Thank you. But
yeah, that's the best first round draft pick we ever had.
Nah, seriously.
And then all we had to do was just move the draft, move the trade the pick.
Hell yeah, man. I'm ready. I'm ready.
We ready.
I'm ready for a Super Bowl run. I feel like we can do it. Because prior to that, I was giving us before we even made the trade for Fields and signing Russ, when we had bum-ass Kenny Pickett, I was like, you know what? Give us about maybe 2-3 years.
Yeah.
If we get the right quarterback, we'll be good. We was able to get 2.
Yeah.
2.
And one, when he gets on the field, is going to be the best athlete on the field. And Fields.
Like, and he can scramble, and we need that in the AFC North. Like, he can scramble.
And Mike Tomlin talks about it all the time. Quarterback mobility is a new thing in the NFL. And we've been having statues.
Crazy.
You see the O-line that we pieced together?
Yeah. We passed the eye test.
Yo, we got some dogs on that O-line. Oh, my gosh. And I swear, if we don't utilize tall-ass Darnell Washington, I might have to really travel to Pittsburgh. And I know that's your man's, but I might have to slap your man's Mike Tomlin.
Hey, do what you got to do.
Might have to. Because ain't no way I'm 6'7" and I'm just utilize him in the red zone.
I trust Artie Smith.
Yeah.
I trust Artie Smith. I'll say that. Like, I've seeing what he did with the Titans with bum-ass Ryan Tannehill.
Oh, yeah.
So you're telling me that you've made Ryan Tannehill a legitimate top 5 offensive player of the year candidate. Y'all were pushing the Chiefs to the brink at the AFC Championship before Mahomes said, "Okay, I'm gonna play." Mm-hmm. You can dial it up.
Yeah.
You just aren't the head coach, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Let Mike Tomlin take care of that. I just need you locked in to make sure that we score more than 16 points a game.
Yeah.
You realize how bad it was for the Steelers last year?
Oh, it was depressing being a Steelers fan.
We threw 13 touchdowns.
Like, it was
the whole
depressing.
season.
Listen, you got to see.
I went to a game. I went to a game when we played the Cardinals. We played the Cardinals. You don't understand if you guys have ever been to a Steelers game in Pittsburgh, well, we by far really, like, no bias, but we really by far have the best fans.
Yeah.
Like, we travel any and everywhere. Like, we have the best fans. The atmosphere was amazing. It felt good to be home. But it also sucked to walk out with an L to the bum-ass Cardinals.
They had, like 2 wins?
2. It was no reason why we lost that game.
Y'all had to see, for the people out there, if you recall, y'all had to see his Instagram story. It was like, you see exactly what he just said. He goes to the game, and it's like he at the game, and it's like you see him in the crowd, all the Steelers fans, you see the towels in there, they in there wilding. Yeah, then he took a picture. It was a solo pic. He had on all the Steelers gear, like, yeah, let's get it. And then, like, a few hours later, man, fuck the Steelers, man. And I'm like, bro. And it was like, in the story, it was nothing in between. It was just like,
you just saw the whole transition.
You literally, it was like you see him partying with the fans, then you see him take the picture, like, yeah, let's go get this W. Then the next one, cussing him out. And everybody was crying, laughing. They was like, bro, like, what in the world? He was tight.
Yo, that shit was the worst. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Then we came back and lost to the Patriots another fucking 3 weeks. That was a bad stretch.
It was just all bad, man. But I
can you imagine not having more games than touchdown passes?
It was horrible, man. Then we couldn't even, you know what? But shout out to Mason. I give it to Mason Rudolph because he had all that time to be able to learn a system, and he actually came in. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for our defense looking pathetic against Buffalo in the playoffs games,
not tackling Josh Allen.
Yeah, like they made white Josh Allen look like he was Mike Vick out there.
Yeah. Yo, like, that's the 50-yard run. I saw that. Like, oh, it's over.
That was probably like the best I really saw our offense look to where competing against a playoff contender team.
Yeah.
You know, if our defense was really playing how they should have been playing, we could have beat Buffalo.
Yeah.
We definitely.
We still had a shot in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Like, it's another well-coached Mike Tomlin team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just going to keep on letting you know because there should never be any hate against Mike Tomlin. If you're watching this, you should never have hate against Mike Tomlin.
Now, you know, it's not that I hate him, man. It's like I don't hate Mike Tomlin. I just hate the fact that
he doesn't win enough.
Like, everyone commends mediocrity. Okay. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it. We can't keep praising his non-losing season but not being able to win a playoff game. You haven't won a playoff game since 2016.
Yeah. Okay, which is a fair criticism at this point. I think the thing that makes Mike Tomlin who he is, it doesn't matter what I'm throwing, because you're anchored by it. You were anchored with Ben, who I'm pretty sure wanted to move on from, but going to show respect, obviously.
Yeah,
so
we fucked ourselves on that one.
So you were literally based off of that. You didn't bring any quarterbacks in to actually groom, breed, or whatever.
Yep.
You give him chicken shit, and he'll turn it into chicken salad.
Yeah.
So again, we did it with Kenny Pick, which I've seen what he did with Devlin Hodges.
Yeah. Crazy.
So
insane.
So I don't think it's necessarily, when you look at the overall record, sure, but if you understood the journey to get there, most coaches would have been 5-11.
Nah, yeah,
7-9
for sure.
Even as good as Andy Reid and Harbaugh are, they've had their losing seasons.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And then it just takes a starting quarterback going down. Mike Tomlin loses a starting quarterback, and we actually play a little bit more fluent.
Yeah, yeah. But hopefully, I got faith. I'm very optimistic this season. We getting a playoff win.
Y'all heard it here first.
We getting a playoff win. Let us land another wide receiver. Put us in that Super Bowl talk. Because the 5 teams that you listed, Miami is going to have to travel.
Yeah. It's
cold in Baltimore. It's cold in Pittsburgh. It's damn sure cold in Kansas City, and we saw how they played. So,
and then they got snuffed out when they played in the cold last year against KC. So
I mean, Miami's really a non-factor. They're a non-factor.
I can win one.
Yeah. I think we got a shot against any team in the NFL. Now, the team that I would say is probably coming off of last season, the most glaring loss is the Texans lost. They beat the shit out of us.
Yeah, they did.
They got better.
They did.
They got better. So
sure. we got to play them again this season.
Hopefully not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I would want to play them in the playoffs. I would like to play them in the playoffs. I do like DeMeco Ryans, but Mike Tomlin dialed up in the playoffs.
Yeah,
he'll coach us up to a win.
And JP gonna be on Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, but they got 3.
They got a nice receiving core.
Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, and they're all fast.
Yeah,
they're all fast.
Yeah,
like Tank Dell got shot and can still run a 4.3.
Yeah,
like come on now.
He did get shot and still run a 4.3.
That's insane.
That's lit.
That's insane.
Y'all heard it here first. Keep the stuff on the radar, because y'all might be getting some Steelers news for receiving in the upcoming days.
Yeah, that's all I'm waiting for, man. That's all I'm waiting for. But until next time, it's your big dog K6, Chi-Town's finest, Carlton, you dig, and the newest member, ladies and gentlemen, the Coach Jay Davis, a.k.a. Mr. ESPN himself. Until next time, y'all, we out of here.